Ah yes, the only good rocket simulator, Kerbal Space Program. There's two ways you can play it. Either you can be serious about it and actually build rockets, or you can abuse and torture your little astronaut friends. So, this video is split into 4 parts, 1 for information and 3 for each game mode. If you just like building rockets, choose Sandbox. If you like progression, choose Career. If you're a nerd and don't want to have to get all the materials like Career mode, choose Science. To give some context, kerbals are smaller humans, frogs, I don't know. Anyways, the solar system is scaled down and the main planet's name is Kerbal. There's also Moho, Eve, Duna, Jewel, Drez, and Elu. There's also moons, but I'm only going to go over Kerbals. There's the Mun, not Moon, Mun. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. There's also Midness, which has a lot of ice and hills. For the first game mode, we're going to go for Sandbox mode, which is my favorite. It's really safe for most people. You don't have to unlock anything, so you can build your rockets to any limitation. So, present time fish here. I kind of forgot to explain the building process, so I'll just stop in the middle of the video. Building's pretty simple. There's a part selector on the left side, and you can click to select a part. There are 4 controls: building, moving, rotating, part selector. They're all self-explanatory. You can attach parts with nodes originally. Note that not all parts can be radially mounted. There are also decouplers which separate parts. I'm not going to go over aerodynamics, thrust, or other physical related things because I would drag on this video for too long. Now that we finished that fun stuff, we're going to go to the boring, precious stuff in Career and Science mode. It's actually pretty fun if you do it the right way, but you might get stuck if you, let's just not talk about that. Career is basically just kind of a tutorial mode. There's a bunch of parts of the game, and by unlocking them out one at a time, you can learn what each part is good for and how to use them effectively. Limited by how much funds you get, so you need to do contracts to get more funds. But yeah, progression is fun. You can do it really as many times as you want because there's multiple save files, because it's pretty cool. Now, I've never really played Science mode, but I'll try to give a brief summary. Basically, Science is kind of a mixture of the two. You're still getting one part at a time, but you're not limited by funds. Oh, and did I mention space planes? You can make those too, except you kind of have to know exactly how to make a good airframe, or else your plane will spin out of control and end up crashing into the ocean. There's probably some tutorials on YouTube on how to make one, but if you've made 1 or 2 good ones, you can probably make more. And saving the best for last, mods. There's a huge catalog of mods that you can add to your game. To install them, you can either clone each GitHub repository or get CCAN. It's super easy to install. There's a ton of visual, gameplay, and fun mods. Here's a comparison with mods. And here's the applied mods. Huge difference, right? But it's way more than just this. You can get mods for extra parts, painting, rescaling, and even adding interstellar possibilities. It's endless. Even with a sequel released, kinda, it's still a really good game. With all these factors in place, the BIOS rating is 9 out of 10. It's a great game for a low price, so I definitely think you should get it, but only for Like's Place. Also, this is the first review completely made from fish.